try to walk you through here the process of migrating your Mastodon profile from one instance to another. And I've started out here. I've created an account on tribe.net, and it's all set up. I've got my avatar set, and I've followed a couple of people, and I've got one follower, which is me. Oh, I'm following 3 people. It says I have 0 followers, but I am following this account. There we go. Or did I? Pretty sure I did. Maybe it just hasn't shown up yet. Anyway, we'll see if I can get this to work. I may have to just check if I am following myself here. Oops, so it looks like I didn't follow myself there. So I'm back now. I just followed myself, so now I should have 1 follower at least. There we go. Anyway, so we're going to take this account and we're going to move it to Mastodon Social. So that the interface might change or might be a little bit different if you're using going to a different instance, because they might be using a different version of Mastodon. And also, at least for the first few pages here, this is in Japanese, but believe me, this is the create a new account button. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create an account on Mastodon Social. So I can't make an account here at Mastodon server right now. So let's see if I can get around that. Just a minute. Okay, so let's see if this works. I'm here on Graphics Social, which is just another site. And we'll see if I can create my account over here. There we go. That seems nice, so let's accept that. This is your regular type in your information to create a new account page. So I'm going to do that here. And I'm going to use the same handle that I have on the original account. So it's this one here. And I think this migration process, you can use either one, it doesn't matter. That's also my mail address that I've made up for this thing at Gmail. And let's get a new password for this account. And that's just you've read the privacy policy and you accept it. Torok, which means create it. This is Apple telling me if I want to save my password there. So it sent me a link to my my mail address. So I should get a mail from them fairly quickly. Let's just wait a second for it to come. There we go. And then I'll confirm my mail address. And here I have my new account. So I'm not going to bother with following anyone right now because I'm just going to migrate everything over. So just finish. And it's this is the thing asking me if I want to allow this site to give me pop-ups, which I do because it shows me when I have mentions and stuff like that. Right, so I'm not following anyone. I don't have any profile or anything. This is just bare bones. But one thing I do want to do is switch the interface over to English. So let's go to my settings, right down here, and change the interface language. And just to make it a little bit easier to see what's going on. This new account, I think I'll change the theme to light so we can, so this bright account here is the new one, and this dark one here is the old one. So back to Mastodon. So anyway, next thing we need to do, I think, is to, here on the new account, we're going to go to our profile and go into the settings, and there's an import and export setting here. And also on the appearance page, which is the default that comes up when you open a profile, there's this move to a different account and moving from a different account stuff down here. So we are going to be moving from the old account to this one. So create an account alias. This is the first time I've done this, so maybe it's going to work and maybe not. So just create the new alias. Right. And we want to use this all profiles alias right here. And I think based on that, we don't want to put the at the beginning. Create the alias. Now we can start moving from the old account. So let's go back over to the old account. And similarly over here, we're going to go back to our settings, preferences. So, okay, this is tribe.net, so maybe the interface is a little bit different. There we go. Go to preferences, and then we get the menu. And we want to go to import and export over here. We want to get some data. I've made a couple of posts here. If you want to move your posts, you can do that, apparently, your earlier posts, but that doesn't automatically redirect your old posts. If people have seen them and linked to them, it obviously doesn't redirect those links to your new posts. So maybe it's useful, maybe it's not. You would want to do it if, like, the server you had to use before is dropping off the internet. But if you're just moving because you want to move to a new instance, you can always include a link to the old instance in, like, your bio or somewhere like that. Just saying this is where all my old posts are. But what you are going to want to do is download these things here if you have things in them. So I don't have any blocks or mutes or domain blocks or bookmarks, but you would want to download them if you did have some. Notice it doesn't allow me to download my followers as a file. That's part of the other step in this. We'll get to that. You can also download your lists. What we're going to do here is we're just going to download our follows as a CSV file. And again, this is just Safari saying, do you want to be allowed to download things? This probably won't show up on yours, or it'll be slightly different. So that was relatively quick because Safari, and I've got this following accounts file now on my in my download folder. So the next step, I think, is to go over to the new page, the new account, where I've created my aliases. And we're going to go to the import and export page here. And we're going to import our following list. Now, if you've already followed some people on your new account, and you have some accounts that you followed on your old account, and there's a mess, you'd want to merge them. It'll keep both of them. If you haven't followed anyone on your new account like this one, this is just clean. You can just pick overwrite, and it'll just load in the new ones, or the ones from the old site. It doesn't actually matter because there's no new ones here, so I'm just going to pick a file and pick up that file and put it in. So I'm going to go to my downloads, where I save the file and save the accounts, pick the following accounts, CSV file, and upload it. And of course, you want to pick if you've downloaded more data, like the other kinds of data, you have to pick which kind of data you're loading. In this case, it's just who I'm following. So it won't automatically or immediately be processed, but it will take, after a little while, it will start automatically following the people that you followed before from this account. One interesting side effect of that is that they will get notifications saying they're being followed by this new account, which might be a bit confusing to them if they were already followed by you, which they would have been. So, well, I mean, most people will figure out if you put something in your profile that says, I've moved from here to here or whatever, then easy for them to figure out. So one of the other things, or I think the other thing we need to do, is go to our profile here, and we need to do this. We need to do this on our old, on the old server, on the Mastodon server. We need to configure our move to a different account thing. We've already set up the alias on this server. So let's go back to the old server, tribe.net. Go to profile. It's in appearances, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's the default page where you pop into when you view your profile. So we want to move to a different account. We've already set up the alias on the other page and copied across our who we're following. I think that what this does is copies across who's following you. See, this action will move all your followers from the current account to the new account. And also, after you've moved once, there's going to be a short period when you won't be able to move again. And this may take some time. And also, this account will be kind of frozen, it looks like. I don't know exactly what this does, but it will, you'll still have access to things like exporting stuff that you've forgotten, or you can say, oh, I want to reactivate this account. So again, we need to copy the username domain of the account we're moving to, which is the one on the bright one at Graphics Social. So let's go back to our profile. Back to Mastodon, back to our profile. Copy the part after the @ sign. This is Graphics Social. This is our new account. In our old account, the handle of the new account is the Graphics Social one, the current password. So we need to put in the password for this account, which I have in my handy dandy password manager. And then we'll click Move Followers, and it should move my followers, all one of them, to that other account. This is it asking me if I want to save my password. No, I don't. Now my account is redirecting my followers to the new one. I think this also takes a little while. We'll see how long it takes. Right, so here we are back again. It's been a little while. I've seen on my phone that my real account has been followed by this account. So let's just check what's going on here. Got a notification. Yes, see, this is this new account has been followed by that account, that my real account that was following the old one. So it's been migrated over. And also, well, this stuff is just I copied over my followers as part of the, or not my followers, but I copied over the accounts I'm following as part of the earlier process. So this is just a couple of posts that some of those people I'm following have posted. So the migration is pretty much complete, I think. Now you may notice if you go to your profile on the new account, completely blank. So it doesn't copy over your bio or any of the images that you set up. So you're going to have to type those back in and re-upload the pictures on the new account. But you do have your followers, and you do have the people you were following. And now you can go in here and say, that you've just moved into your new account. And that should be it. I mean, you just go back to living your life here. You can also put a link, of course. You can say previous account, and copy over from your old account's profile page, you know. Here, as it's inactive, I know. And tribe.net. You can just search for yourself. Oh, well, now it redirected me to Graphic Social because that's where I am. Well, thank you. So if they search for you, they can find you. I mean, the original profile pages are like this. This would allow you to see the old posts at least. So yeah, maybe include that as in your new profile. And if people want to look at your old stuff, they can just look at the old link. And there's a link here to the new account. So that's it. Hope this helps you or someone someday to migrate their account without getting into a huge amount of stress.